YouTube? JJ back with another reaction, man. We here, and like I say in every video, if y'all hear something in the background, I'm sorry, there's a lot of BS going on downstairs, you feel me? But we ain't worried about that, you feel me? Y'all can hear me and watch me, you know what I'm saying? We back. But look, today we gonna react to top 10 discontinued snacks Americans miss the most. Now look, I don't know how old this stuff gonna be from, you feel me? Like, your boy only 20, so I don't know if I'ma know any of these snacks, you feel me? But if y'all know about them, let me know how y'all feel about them. But if you're new here, make sure y'all subscribe and like the video, man, please. But like I said, comment down if y'all know the snacks on here, if it's something that y'all grew up with. But we'll see if I know any of these. Let's get it.
Bet that snack pack's pretty good.
Food companies love playing around with new ideas, but often these end in fails. There are also times where companies create a hit and still discontinue the product. But why?
Oh, why?
Here are the top 10 discontinued snacks Americans miss the most. Philadelphia cheesecake snack bars.
Don't know what that is. Let me know if y'all do.
Philadelphia cheesecake snack bars are the subject of mouth-watering memories from people far
Sound
and wide.
fire,
Described
I
as
with some
delicious dessert
bruh.
bars
Not
that
gonna
made
lie.
you feel as if
Cheesecake
you
good.
died and gone to heaven, there's much demand to bring back these divine treats. Seriously, if you look at the comments of any of Philadelphia's social media posts, there's a desperate outcry for the return of these snack bars.
Please give them to me or I will take them.
The one thing that seemingly everyone can agree on is just how tasty these were, and that they would love to taste them again. Considering how popular these seem to have been, many people wonder why they were discontinued in the first place. If you're craving one of these, don't worry, because Fiber One makes something very similar, just a little flatter. It probably can't compare to the original, but desperate times call for desperate measures when you want to satisfy that craving. Oreo Cakesters.
The way
I
to eat
know
an
about
Oreo is
them.
to twist
Them
it,
is
pull
fire,
it apart,
bruh.
and lick it.
Oreo cakesters is fire, bro.
T-Mobile's been
Bro,
building
what's
its
with all
5G
these
network
ads?
for a moment like
I'm
this.
tired of But yeah,
If you grew
I know about Oreo cakesters, bro. I had
grew up
those
in the
before.
early 2000s,
Them
you
is
probably
fire.
remember Oreo Cakesters. These
Fire.
closely resembled America's favorite cookie, except these were soft, bite-sized cakes. They came in a variety of classic flavors: double stuffed, chocolate, golden Oreos, and even peanut butter. Much
Say all
to
that
the
other stuff
chagrin
was
of
BS.
lifelong
The
fans,
normal-
these cakes
the
were
normal kind is
discontinued in
always the
2012.
best kind.
In
It's-
Japan, there's an Oreo soft
The regular
cookie,
kind
which is
is the
similar
best,
to our
no matter
beloved
what,
Cakesters,
of Oreos.
but then again, only available in East Asia. There's still a lot of questions surrounding why these were taken off of shelves, and though fans have reached out to Nabisco, they haven't been able to get a solid response.
Look at me!
The only thing we know for sure is that these have been taken off the shelves, possibly for good. However, if you're craving an Oreo Cakester or just want to try them out, the good news is that there are recipes online that tell you exactly how to make them. People loved these so much that they just had to DIY them in their home kitchens. If that amount of dedication from fans isn't enough for Nabisco to bring back these cakey Oreos, then we just may have seen the last of Oreo Cakesters after all. Nestle Bug Pops.
I plan to pretend there's a
Don't know
bug
what
in my
those
food
is.
and get the meal for free.
Smooth.
Here's a bunch of
Nestle
things
Bug
that all
Pop, that
90
sound
kids
gross.
loved, all combined into one. Popsicles, fun-shaped gummies, and the Lion King. Nestle's Bug Pops were popsicles that had tiny little bug-shaped gummies inside of them. And those
Oh, that's-
Lion King
hey, that probably
rascals,
fire as a
Timon and
kid.
Pumbaa, featured
How
on the
as a
packaging.
kid you
While
would've
Nestle's
bust
Cool
them.
Creations line had many a
Would've paid them
Disney-themed
joints.
snack item, this one was probably the most fun.
It's gonna be so much fun!
It's gonna be so much fun.
Probably because it was a little bit gross. They even came with Lion King themed cards inside. This frozen treat was unfortunately discontinued, but there are many fond memories from fans online begging for Nestle to give these icy pops one more chance.
Give me one more chance, and I pledge to place above you nothing, not even myself.
Nestle has made no comment on this outcry from fans, so it looks like Timon and Pumbaa are just going to have to stay a distant memory of the past. Kellogg's Yogos.
You're gonna dip it in yogurt, cover it with chocolate buttons.
Yogos were small,
Damn,
circular,
that's
multicolored
bussin', bruh.
fruit snacks with a yogurt shell, and they quickly garnered a good reputation.
Oh,
They
them
were a
was
popular
so
snack when introduced in
good,
2005, but were unfortunately discontinued only 5 years later. Coming in a wide variety of brightly colored packages, these went through several Pokemon-like evolutions before they were retired for good. The
Bless me.
original Yogos evolved into Yogos
better
Bits
call it
and
bless-
then into
bless.
Yogos Sour Bits before disappearing off the
No, but
face of the planet.
these was
They were
bussin', bro.
supposedly
If y'all ain't never
discontinued
had
for
those,
health
bro,
reasons.
them
However, there
was
is
so good.
speculation that the real reason these were discontinued by Kellogg's is simply because these yogurt balls were too expensive to make,
Oh, everything's too damn expensive these days.
and that the yogurt in the product had a higher risk of spoilage and therefore a higher risk of lost profit. In any case, it's evident that these snacks weren't discontinued because they were unpopular. We hope that one day Kellogg's will hear the cries and bring back Yogos for good. Cheetos Cheesy Checkers.
Scientific conclusion? They take a beating. You keep on eating.
Cheetos Cheesy Checkers are only one of many beloved Cheetos products to go out of
I don't think
style.
I've had
Wrapped up in an
those.
orange and purple bag, launched in 1995, but gone by 1998. Nostalgia for these waffle-shaped
I was born
Cheetos
in
can be found
99,
on
so they was
Reddit
gone.
and bodybuilding forums alike.
Just miss them so much.
Or in 99, they was gone when the fly came out the womb.
In an ad released in the 1990s, Chester Cheetah, dressed in his typical sunglasses plus a cowboy hat, is sitting on a shelf, about to munch on one of these cheesy checkers, when a robot holding a captive doll approaches. A cheesy checker flies into the air in slow motion, disabling the robot. Chester Cheetah gets the girl, and also the snack. Well, we do love us a good Western-themed commercial, so if Cheetos ever decides to put these back on the shelves, we know that we'll be grabbing some to try. 3D Doritos.
Doritos! Not now, later.
These were the Doritos 2.0
Nope,
that
never seen
fans were
those.
craving.
This
These
commercial
came with
look
the
old,
same
so-
nacho cheese flavor that we love, but the 3D cone aspect of the chip was what really brought it to the next level.
burst through our ceiling. You're gonna find another ceiling, and you gotta bust through that one. And you just gotta keep hammering ceilings.
These chips were introduced in 1998, and they were a massive hit. They came in 4 flavors: nacho cheesier, jalapeno and cheddar, Texas paprika, and zesty ranch. However, while they had a very passionate fan base, it wasn't a huge fan base. These snacks were discontinued in 2004, and the reasoning is still a bit unclear. In 2013, a fan reached out to
I never had
Frito-Lay
those, even though
asking
they stopped in
why
2004.
exactly 3D
I never
Doritos
had
had been
3D
discontinued.
Doritos.
Frito-Lay responded by stating that while they're happy that their products have such a dedicated following, not all
I
of
didn't
them
used to
make
eat
the
chips when I
favorites
was
list.
little, bruh.
However,
My
there is
parents
some
used to
good
used to have
news.
soda,
While this
chips,
snack
none of
was
that. We
discontinued
just-
in America,
I ain't
they
used to eat that
were
stuff.
being produced and sold in Mexico.
Till we got a little older.
Road trip, anyone? PB Max bars.
Want peanut butter?
I don't know none of this stuff, bruh. I only know what, 2 things? The yogurt balls.
Introduce-
I know the yogurt balls and the Oreo cases, yeah. Hey, I ain't know the rest of the stuff. Too young.
Introduced
bruh.
in 1990, this candy bar was a chocolate-coated arrangement of peanut butter and oats on top of a whole grain cookie. This bar
sound
was
fire,
dreamed
though.
up by M&M's Mars
It's like a
as
peanut butter
competition
cookie.
to
That sound
Hershey's
fire.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
I want a Reese's, yo. Peanut butter cup.
Early television commercials for PB Max declared that the PB in its name did not stand for things such as Piggy Bank, Polka Band, Portly Ballerina, or Pink Baboon, but that it in fact stood for peanut butter. Who would have guessed? Filled to the brim with peanut butter, these bars were physically intimidating and held considerable heft. That being said, we believe that these simply came at a bad time.
Not quite my tempo.
The truth is, even though PB Max bars have a rabid fan following, they faded out of existence in 1994. Why? Well, according to one former Mars executive, the reason wasn't because PB Max wasn't selling well. They made $50 million in sales. Skittles. The reason you can no longer get your hands on these delicious peanut butter squares is because the Mars family had a strong dislike for peanut butter. Cheetos Twisted.
Great twist. Great twist.
Thicker than your average Cheeto Puff and made in a spiral shape, Cheetos Twisted actually lasted for a long time. 10 years to be exact.
What year is it?
Spanning from 2002 to 2012. Surely it was enough time to become the favorite of Cheetos fans all over the world. It's like the more fun, more creative cousin of your average everyday Cheeto. Their sudden disappearance from shelves sparked some questions, and in 2013, a brave fan reached out to Frito-Lay on their Facebook page.
I sent you a Facebook message yesterday. Still haven't heard anything back.
The company's social media team confirmed that they had, in fact, been discontinued. And while there are multiple petitions begging Frito-Lay to bring these back, the message gave nothing to indicate that these would be coming back anytime soon. R.I.P. Cheetos Twisted, we will always remember the way you'd cover our hands and fingers in orange dust, but also how delicious you were on our taste buds. Wonka Peel-a-Pop.
Peel the banana. Peel the banana.
Timed with the 50th anniversary of Roald Dahl's childhood classic Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Nestle US released their second ice cream under the Wonka brand. The Wonka Peel-a-Pop frozen desserts were designed to look like a banana, but contain none of the fruit's health benefits.
Very much potassium. So bueno, Mr. Dan.
They came in 2 flavors, vanilla banana and vanilla grape. And the most fun part of it was that you could actually peel it. And unlike a real banana, you could even eat the peel. The Peel-a-Pop is said to be a fantabulous treat. There's even instructions on how to eat it on the back. Bite, peel, enjoy. At 70 calories per pop, these actually weren't even that unhealthy. And the brand also encourages children to go out and play after eating them.
You want to go outside? Outside?
This was a go-to snack for after-school treats and lunchboxes. While Nestle is aware of these complaints, unfortunately, they've given no indication that they're going to be bringing them back anytime soon. Cream Savers.
Crunchy and creamy.
$300 for that and $2,000 for this, way too expensive. But today I'm going to show you guys how to get all this stuff for a lot cheaper.
At every checkout, it was nearly impossible to stop yourself from grabbing a bag or 2 of these yummy candies. So whatever happened to them? Well, Cream Savers were created by Nabisco as a spin-off of Lifesavers. They were first introduced in the late 90s and disappeared in the mid-2000s. Even today, the reasoning for them being discontinued is a mystery. These were the candies that our grandmothers would give us if we sat still in church. These were the snacks we would look forward to eating every Christmas. In other words, they played an important part of many childhoods, and for them to have disappeared suddenly without any sort of explanation, it's a low blow.
Not cool, man. Not cool.
Sadly, you can't find Cream Savers anywhere. Not in brick-and-mortar stores like Walmart or Target, or even online from sites like Amazon or eBay. The good news, though, is that another company noticed the hole left in our hearts by Cream Savers and rushed in to fill the void. Campino yogurt fruit candies are made with real fresh yogurt and have extremely positive reviews. While they're not exactly the OG Cream Savers, they're perfect for bringing back a taste from the past.
It's just like I remember.
Tap on that screen for more great videos, hit that subscribe.
Alright, that's the end of this video, man. So what? I knew what? 3 out of 4? Dang. I'm only 20 though, so like that's not even. Like, it's probably some way more stuff that I don't even remember, or I do know that I ain't really need. We might have to check out part 2. I might watch part 2, you feel me, another time. But like I said, if y'all new here, man, y'all like the video, man, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe if you're new. And I'll see y'all in the next one, man. We out. Peace.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.